Legends. Good morning, Mr. Cameron.
Good morning.
Yeah, tell us, how did it all come about to have this Berbice Hall of Legend?
So, as you said, I'm from New Amsterdam. So, growing up in New Amsterdam, I heard stories. You know, you talk with persons, and I mean, we've seen the media and the news. They recognize persons daily. They do these background checks on persons. These are lovely pieces. But then the media itself, the newsrooms, they move so fast paced.
Mm-hmm.
Probably it goes viral now, and then, or it does not go viral, and it just lasts for that day or sometimes just for that hour. So I'm like, we need something to probably preserve these stories, because growing up, I'm like, I heard stories that really impact me to where I am today, and I'm like, okay, we need something to preserve the stories. That's how the entire idea of the Berbice Hall of Legends came about. It's just from a very small idea.
Right, and in some way or the other, in the past, the authorities, the town council, or, I can remember there is that road leading up to the New Amsterdam ferry selling. Can you remember those? You can remember
Yes, I remember that because I used to use it for the school tours.
the school tours.
Yes.
So that was named after a radio announcer.
Oh, really?
Right. So you go back and check it. That will be who's a Barbician,
That's
but
good
a
to
radio
know.
announcer who came, who worked in
Good to know.
Georgetown. So please go back and check that out. So, so you want this Hall of Fame to have some Barbician. How the process? How you will go about
Okay.
getting names together, people of the past.
All right, so right now we're in I call this phase one, or the entire organization, the persons that are in it right now. We call it phase one of the BHL. So right now we're in our public nomination stage, and so via our Facebook page, our social media, you can check us out on the BerbiceHallOfLegends.org, and there is a big nominate me or nominate a hero button. You click it, and there's a criteria to nominate persons.
And so there is a website, but of course, people are easy to access. Facebook page.
Yes.
So that can also
Yes.
suffice.
Facebook can suffice as well.
So what type of people you're looking at? I mean, persons will, everybody will want to have their grandfather, their great-great-grandfather, but is there some categories you're looking at?
Yes. So this year we're specifically honoring 7 categories. So covers education, culture, entrepreneurship, community leaders, innovators of the past and now. And there's 3 other categories that's very special to me. They are the Friends of Berbice. Those are persons that migrated. Guyana, we have this problem in areas where there's a lot of brain drain in a lot of areas of the country. So I'm like, we need something that probably we can bring these persons back home. I saw the government, they're doing a lot of outreaches so persons can come back home. And now we're like, okay, we can add this small part into our thing as well. And so if you have heritage in Berbice, either your parents were from Berbice, your grandparents were from Berbice, and you're doing exploits now, or probably you're making an impact where you are right now. It reflects well on Berbice, it reflects well on Guyana. And the 2 other categories that really struck out to us is the Heroes of Berbice, and those are persons like, they did not make the news. They're the persons that were behind the persons that made the news, like the parents. Sometimes, because I've had conversations with so many Berbicians that cannot read and write, but they trained or they groomed this person, and you're like, their parents could not read and write. So there's a story behind there, and it's really deep stories, and we wanted to capture those stories. And the final one is very, I don't know, when I was in high school, I'm like, why don't we talk to persons that, or in primary school even, there are so many young persons that are doing stuff right now. It covers the age 7 to 21 with present impact right now. Yesterday we were at the New Amsterdam Multilateral, and we had an outpouring of just students telling us what they're doing right now. So that's it for the 7 categories.
So it's not just naming the awards, you'll be collecting stories, collect information, and no doubt preserve. How do you intend to go about doing that?
All right. So preserve. So we're basically gonna interview them. We're gonna have reporters like yourself come on board, and we're gonna capture videos where they grew up. Probably even if the person is deceased, we'll find, once somebody nominate them, there's a way to catch the story.
Right, and so it's time running out on us. So tell us again, how can those nominations be made?
Okay, so persons just need to, you can either check us out on the Berbice Hall of Legends Facebook page, which is easy for a lot of persons, or check us out on www.berbicehalloflegends.org.
Daniel Cameron, thanks a lot for being on our program, and let's hope that maybe when this is all finished, you'll come back and tell us the good news.
Yes.
Right. So